Miss Vellum, I don't think the company has any further witnesses to call at this time. Does the union have any witnesses they would like to call?
Yes, we would. We would actually like to call Mr. Blanton.
Please proceed.
Sure. So, Mr. Blanton, if you would, state for the record your experience with this and what you know about the incident.
Okay, well, let me pull this up. I wrote some stuff down. Because I've never been in one of these things, so I'm a little nervous. I just want to make sure I get it right.
I understand.
I worked on March 30th, and I performed my duties to the best of my ability until I became sick at about 3 p.m. During that morning, I cut some of the grass with my union witness, Mark Dalloway. I installed some window blinds in the yard office and did some other chores. I swept, mopped, and emptied trash cans. I had lunch between noon and 1 p.m. and went back to work. I went down the road with the union Mark to pick up 40 bags of ice from City Ice Plant. We brought back the ice and delivered it to the ice house. That took about 40 minutes. After that, we picked up some trash and wood that was lying around the yard and took it to the dumpster at the back of the yard. That was just before 2 p.m. A little after 2 p.m., I went and got the weed eater. I cut weeds for a while and the trimmer quit. I saw Mark coming out of the office and asked him to help me restart the trimmer. That was around 2:45 p.m. It started, but then it quit again. I couldn't get it going, so I took it back to the storeroom. The storeroom is at the back of the office. From there, I went to the yardmaster's office to get a Band-Aid for a cut on my finger and for some salt tablets. I was feeling sick to my stomach. I thought it was very hot that day, unseasonably hot, over 90 degrees. The yardmaster pointed out the first aid box to me, but there weren't any tablets, the salt tablets. I fixed my cut and went over to the switchman's locker room. I was sweeping the floor in there. When I felt sick again, I went to the restroom. I threw up in the restroom. I was really weak and dizzy, so I laid down on the bench. I heard someone come in about 3:30 p.m. The next thing I remember was the superintendent of the terminal and Lieutenant Panettone asking me to get up. I told them I couldn't get up right away because I was sick. The superintendent asked me how long I'd been in the building, and I told him about 40 minutes. I don't understand the charges against me. I was doing my job. The place was such a mess, and there was so much to do. There is no way I could possibly get it done in one day. I did the things I thought I should start with. I know how to mark off sick and who to tell. I didn't tell anyone before 3:45 p.m. because when I got really sick and had to lie down, no one was around. It was near the end of my shift, and I just couldn't get up right then.
All right. Thank you. So, Mr. Blanton, a couple of questions. This was your first day working at this new location. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In what shape would you describe the yard and the office as being?
Well, where should I start? It was horrible. I mean, everywhere. The stuff was filthy. It looked like the yard offices hadn't been cleaned in forever.
Okay. And your testimony was that it was impossible for you to be able to get all of the janitorial duties done that needed to be done in one day. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the janitor position includes a variety of different duties. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And were you given any instructions for what order of duties to prioritize for that day?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And on the date in question, did you, to the best of your ability, did you perform the duties that were associated with your position?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. I don't have any other questions at this time, but subject to recall.